going to change this into a percentage. Now, some of these fractions you can convert them by you can convert them to percents by first converting them to hundredths decimal fractions. By what number do I multiply 4 by to make it 100? Then I'm going to multiply that same number by 3. Okay? So I know that 3/4. I know that 4 times 25 equals 100. So since that equals 100, so I'm going to multiply 3 also by 25. That gives me 3 times 25 gives me 75. 4 times 25 gives me 100. So my answer is 75. 75 over 100. And then we know that means 75%. Even 1/2, we can find it that way as well. 1/2, 2/2. And let's find 1/2. We're going to find 1/2. So what are you going to put there? So the first question is, okay, now what number did I multiply 2 by to get 100? So 2 times 50 is 100. Okay? So I'm going to multiply 1 by 50 as well. That gives me 50 over 100. Except we have 3 halves. I'll say, what number did I multiply 2 by to get 100? In order to get 100, I have to multiply 2 by 50. So 3 halves. That's 2 by 50. 50 there. So I'm going to multiply the 3 also by 50. That's going to give me 150 over 100. Okay? That's going 50 over 100. 150 over 100. That is 150%. 150%. I had 2 over 2. 100. So I have to say, what number do I multiply by to get 100? So that's 2. That gives me 2 times 50 to get 100 there. So I multiply that 2 by 50 as well. Okay? So you get 100 over 100, or 100%. Now, before we move on to the next section, I want to deal with what if we have, I want to deal with an instance, we have a decimal fraction such as a decimal divided by a decimal, and we want to turn that into a percent. So what's the percent? So how you deal with this is like I showed you on the division video. If you have that collection with this, but it's on the division video, but basically this is equal to 8.4 divided by 17.5. 8.4 divided by 17.5. Now, how do you divide decimals? Now, this is New Math Tutor. I'm going to tutor you, so I want to show you the easiest way to do this, on which is to multiply by the appropriate power of 10. So when you have decimals in the fraction, you want to multiply both the dividend and the divisor by the appropriate power of 10. Meaning a multiple of 10. So here, so we determined that by, so if you look at the decimal number, the last significant digit here is 4. So if we want to make 8.4 a whole number, we want to change that into 84. In order to change 8.4 into 84, we have to multiply by 10. Likewise with 17.5. So we multiply both 8.